Welcome back to the next episode. I just remembered that we probably have the Black Emporium, so I'm like, it should work, so we can maybe change the hairstyle. Also the horns got bigger, I downloaded bigger horn mod. Yeah, we should be able to change the hair later. Also, I fixed the class restriction thing, I guess. I didn't have it even downloaded, only the armor classes, I believe, but not the weapon classes.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can!
That sounds so weird. There's like this demon like
We have an
creature and
intruder.
she's like, what's going on here?
Slay the
Everything
canary.
alright? Jesus. Sometimes they really have odd choices.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
I heard that, like, he drew his weapon from a sheath, right? But he didn't have the sheath on his hip? What? For the mace as well. Nitpicks when you look at it close. Also, isn't it the second time that they used like one of the guys as a tutorial boss? Wasn't it the same way in Dragon Age 2?
We must strip its defenses! Wear it down! Quickly! Disrupt the rift! The demon is vulnerable! Now!
Oh, that's done. Ow.
More coming through the rift!
Was it always like that you could move while attacking, or is that because of the mod I have? That's weird. Because I know there is a mod that lets you attack while moving with melee weapons and all that. little bit harder on hard mode, I guess. Wow. Such low damage.
Now! Seal the rift!
Give me a second to loot. Oh shit, nice.
Do it!
Oh god. I could have gone even bigger with the horns, like I'm on 56% more higher. I believe the highest one you could have got was like 75, but I thought it was a little bit overkill. But I'm definitely gonna change, or I'm trying to change the hairstyle at the Black Emporium later. Because when you don't have good physics, I think long hairstyles are not really worth it. Unless you're doing shit ton of screenshots, for example, like in Fallout 4 or Skyrim. It's a rare case of some hairs that have good physics. Still a little bit not far away, but kind of like away from good hair physics that don't kill your game, because it has to simulate hairs and stuff. I just remember the disaster in Final Fantasy 15 with the hair physics, or in The Witcher 3 if I remember correctly. I remember there was also a problem with the hair stuff. Sorry, I have to make my desk fan on. I mean, it should be... You only hear it a little bit, but it's like getting way too hot, and if I open my window, it's like way too loud outside.
Oh,
What was
I didn't
that?
know
The
you were
hair?
awake. I
What the hell
swear.
was glitching?
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
The horns look way cooler now. Oh. Blah blah blah. I can read it at some points, I guess. It's a oh wait, can I interact? No, okay. Special shipments, huh? Both the Dragon Amulet, Martel Blah, Premiering of oh, quite some stuff, eh? Oh goodness. So we have light armor, that is the Antam Sa. Constitution Cunning. Very Kunari-like, I guess. Medium. Avar. Stone Bearer, medium armor of the dragon. I mean, this stuff is getting outdated very quick though. And Shokratar. Cunning, dexterity. Wait, what? Why is it all cunning? Don't even remember what cunning does, to be honest. Again in a single use. Oh. Nice. Yeah, even the shields I can use now, because it's like... basically no more restrictions.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
But one thing we forgot. Archery. Sounds good.
Chantry says that Chantry wants nothing to do with this.
A lot of loot lying around. I mean, even the little stuff gives like XP and stuff.
She should be taken to Val Royal immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The Qunari failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not... Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Let me guess. You need my help.
You have done plenty. Your actions will be taken into account by the new divine.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
5 minutes ago you wanted me dead, and now I'm your savior.
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now.
Jesus, the
With
character's
you at our
huge.
side.
When I woke up, I certainly didn't picture this outcome.
Neither did we.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Jesus. I would be scared standing in front of her, Jesus. I hope the next Dragon Age will be awesome. You know what I always want in an open world RPG? I want environmental destruction. For example, that mages can like burst holes into houses and stuff. Or set fires and stuff like that. And have awesome character creation that doesn't limit you too much, several races. Maybe even different starting points for different races, like in Dragon Age. Was it Dragon Age 1 or 2? I don't remember. I think 1, Dragon Age 1, yeah. That could be pretty cool. Is that Redcliffe? Like all the music and stuff so low in this game. Jesus. If any of you is watching and know a little trick to get the music in-game louder, let's say by like 50%, like 30, 40, 50%, you can tell me. That could be pretty good. Wait, what the fuck? Am I a bush now? Oh. Wait, what? What happened? How did I get there?
How do you think they'll close that huge hole?
I didn't realise any of Leliana's Oxman mercenaries were still here. Well, oh. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
Oh.
If you find anything we need, let me know.
Okay.
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender?
These loading screens. I get the feeling they are even a little bit longer than in Fallout 4. Oh, popping in the stuff.
Does it trouble you?
It's stopped spreading, and it doesn't hurt.
We take our victories where we can. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Oh, I also have the no more waiting on the
We lost many soldiers. fear
on the
many
war
more
table, so we don't have to worry
This
about
is
that.
Lady Josephine Montiel,
Also has
our
support for all the
ambassador and
DLC.
chief diplomat.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet.
Liana and
The
Josephine also
Chantry has
have a
denounced
makeover,
the
basically.
Inquisition, and you specifically.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you a
Like the
nun,
mole scum,
the herald
gun,
of Andraste.
makeup,
That frightens the
etc.
Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we heretics for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterland.
Also, I think
in
last
Redcliffe.
time I took the
Look
mage
for other
route, but I
opportunities to
never
expand
ever
the
took the
Inquisition's
Templar
influence while
route
you're
in the
there.
beginning of the game.
We need agents to extend our reach
So
beyond
this
this
time
valley,
probably taking
and
the
you're
Templar
better suited
route.
than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Okay, so there is nothing there, but there should be some stuff in Ferelden. Probably
You were
only
saying
scout the
something about-
hinterlands, right? Yeah.
Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers.
Now the stuff is available. Seoul is a town in the forest regions of Orleans, known for its glassworks tainted by its great shame, and ancestor of the current Marquis. Apostate of abomination, the shame brought such disgrace upon Serral that even his name was forgotten. Serald is a pariah and has and has become refuge for outcasts and the strange, but Divine Justina V considered releasing Serald from the punishment imposed by the Chantry for their shame. She traveled to Serald on her way to the Conclave, going out of her way to do so. It remains one of the last places she visited before she died, a detail that cannot be ignored. Descended... Our emissary has been shown a warm welcome. He will remain for now as an advisor to the Marquis observing the town. Oh, sounds good. Contact with the Valokas mercenaries. Adar, I heard you were dead and a prisoner, and then maybe you fell out of the fate and landed on your head and forgot who you were. Seriously, stop that. We still haven't been paid. Some of our kids made it out of that giant shithole full of demons after the explosion. The rest are dead or missing. I don't know how many were rounded up by angry humans. If you're not dead and you remember who you are, help me find our brothers and sisters. Shukra Kar. P.S. If you forgot who you are, I remind you, your name is Adar. You're Vashot. You didn't get paid for being blown up. P.P.S. If you're dead, disregard this message. Wow. We can send a patrol to find scattered type of shot mercenaries in the wilderness. Many were likely captured and imprisoned after our agents could free them. That sounds better though.
Let's see what we have.
Ooh. Called out of a dragon's mouth. Some of the others too, most of them wounded, all of them angry but alive. Alive is important. They said they were sprung from some noble's dungeon by people in eyeball armor. I assume that's your doing, thanks. P.S. Good work on not being dead. P.P.S. We still haven't been paid. Okay. Gather a coin.
Let's see what we have.
We do that now 10,000 times and then we are rich. Just joking. Rescue soldiers, scout the hinterlands. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them. Filthy savages, tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies. Our own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. We could send a few patrols, but I would prefer they help the refugees, not this Lord Kildan. My spies can harass the refugees into moving so it's to win Lord Kildan's favor.
Let's see what we have.
I need a favor. Actually, let's call it a loan, since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Heart in Hightown 3, the repunching, appeared in print from an NTVM printer a couple weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. I had my contacts in the Merchants Guild look for the author a couple years back. The best they could find after spending a couple hundred gold was that Pearl Ballanforth is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. You've got contacts with the Antiva and print houses. Maybe you could find out more than the guild.
Let's see what we have.
The author truly is a friend of mystery. Our search uncovered a string of foreign accounts. The trail of my coin led from Antivia to Tevinter to the free marches and Olay. Someone hit their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember you owe me a favor, A. Yeah, we need to unlock the Emporium. Not now. What I need to do, because it's the Black Emporium, just in case, I need to save. because I'm not sure if the mirror is even working in the Black Emporium, and I'm not fiddling around with the Gibbet save editor. Too dangerous. What is this stuff I got? Iron Bull only. Varric only. Let's press F5 and save. And let's try out to travel to the Black Emporium actually. Oh, so he did already choose the Black Emporium, okay. So I won't spoil or anything, but I know I made it to the place after this one, you know, like the thing. I'm not like trying to spoil anything, I'm not sure who like played this game before. So I reached the next thing, and then I reached the place where it rains all the time, but I didn't do anything in particular there. I met the Iron Bull, I did the stuff with Dorian. Yeah, I did the stuff with Dorian. With the Elven Archer Lady, Iron Ball. I met the weird kid. And that's it basically, nothing else regarding story. Oh, and also that palace thing, like where people were dancing and stuff. But that's it, yeah. I'm not sure, did it freeze or does it just have like a hiccups? Let's just give it a couple of seconds and see if something is happening. Oh, Dragon Age Inquisition Black Emporium crashed. Solved. Dragon Age Black Emporium freezes. Oh, let's see. Just in case. What the people say. Blah blah blah. Fairly big problem. I remember. I should just disable the hair texture mod, because that was a problem, that when you have the hair texture mod enabled, that the Black Emporium is crashing. Oh, yeah, I remember. But this will take too long now. Let's just say I'm quickly disabling the hair thing, go into the Black Emporium, change a little bit on the character's hair, I guess you could say. And after that we will quickly continue with this tomorrow and make maybe like an 1 hour 30 episode. But yeah, sorry for being so short today, but yeah, I just remembered the problem. But yeah, I see you guys tomorrow, and then we continue with this, and then also Fallout 4 and Skyrim will continue. See you later, bye! Thanks for watching.